Not again! Not another one!
Something rips the worm apart from the inside. The worm lets out a piercing cry and it collapses, shaking the ground around it. It's dead. And this smaller creature that you have never seen exits, and it starts to levitate. It's pulsing with magic. It's basically some kind of magical beast that you don't know. Its eyes stares at you. Its eyes stares at you as it's levitating in the air, and it starts screaming, and the three top parts of it start to beam up, and lasers shoot out pew, 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 like magic missiles, and start.
Why is Vel'Koz here?
I want to pull out a book.
Start bombarding you like artillery. I don't think you have time for a book right now. You're all under attack. What do you do? It's bombarding you with magic.
I'm gonna bring out my shield and start covering Alexander, and I'm gonna start moving back.
Okay, so you're using Constitution to protect yourself and Alexander. You're gonna have to roll plus Constitution. Just after we do that, we'll see what the other guys do.
Hurry, dodge it!
12. Okay, so let's see what your choices are. You're defending. You're on a 10 plus hold 3. Okay, so you get to choose 3 things. Redirect an attack from the thing you defend to yourself. Have the attack's effect or damage. Open up an attacker to an ally, giving that ally +1 forward against the attacker. Deal damage to the attacker equal to your level. What do you want to do? You can do 3 of those 4 things.
What is the deal the damage to the attackers? Like I'm reflecting the laser back at him or something?
Deal damage to the attacker
deal
to
to
your
your
level.
level.
Basically in this situation, yeah, it's gonna be like reflecting the laser somehow. I don't know how, but that's how it's gonna work. But
Yeah,
since
but
you're
you're doing
still not
deal
even level 1,
1 damage.
I'd say you do just 1 damage, so... It's
Yeah.
just
use the first 3.
What were the first 3 again? Have, take the
redirect
brunt of
an
the attack.
Redirect an attack from the thing you defend to yourself. Have the attack's effect or damage. Open up the attacker to an ally, giving that ally +1 forward against the attacker. I think the +1 forward is better than the 1 damage.
What should I do, guys?
Just the first 3.
It's your choice, you're the one doing.
You don't need the 1 damage.
Oh,
it's just the first 3. There's no point in choosing.
No, I know, that's what I was thinking. I'll have the damage.
You can choose 3 of these.
3 of these. Just choose the first
Oh,
3.
I can choose 3 of these things.
Yeah, 3 of
Oh.
these.
I'm gonna have the damage, redirect the attack at me, even if it's halved, and then open up the attacker to an ally.
Okay then, perfect. So, as you stand before Alexander, you buckle the fuck down, your legs go in the ground, you're like, I'm not fucking moving, come at me bro. And you take the magic missiles head on. Shit is bursting against your shield. Normal man would cower in fear, but you just don't give a fuck. There's someone behind you, and you're not letting that person get hurt. You've seen enough people get hurt, not only because of you, but because you were too weak to protect them. You're done with that fucking shit. You're not taking that shit from nowhere.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not taking shit.
you decide to shield the entire damage with your body.
And it's halved.
You take 4 damage.
It's halved?
Yeah, it's halved. You take just 4 damage. Okay,
Back to 20.
Tali and O'Sullivan, how do you want to protect yourself from this barrage of energy?
I telepathically tell her, dodge it!
Like zigzag?
No, zig!
Oh, okay. Oh. Zag zig.
Also, I have a question.
Okay.
Where do we mark,
If you,
where do we mark
I see,
experience?
Wait.
I see where you're going with this. Since you're on her back, instead of doing it for yourself, if you stay with her, you just give her a +1 to do her dodging.
Yeah. I'm basically turning around. It was like, okay, left! Stop!
And also, since you can use your prestidigitation bullshit to like cut off some of the magic coming at you, so you can help protect her. So that's your +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Teamwork.
So Ugo Senpai, you wanna be dexterous and dodge. That's dexterity. Keep in mind, in your form, you get a +1.
Oh, sweet.
Perfect. You guys
Oh.
weasel through the fucking magic like dodging raindrops in the rain, like left and right. Nothing
Okay.
hits you. Ugu Senpai
Okay.
is so nimble, nothing gets close to her.
Okay. Also, if remember when you roll a 6 or less, you mark one experience on your
Oh
sheet.
fuck! I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. If you're doing something wrong, if you're level.
Oh, then I've botched like
time you
5 rolls.
Each time you roll, like on your strength or dexterity, on your.
By the way, that only counts for the normal rolls. It doesn't count for the damage rolls.
Yeah, I'm not. I've only rolled a 4 twice.
Okay. I've rolled more. I've rolled it like 3 times.
Well,
Right.
since we forgot and I didn't warn you guys, it's all on me. So let's say like Lipso, are you sure you failed twice?
Yes, I'm looking
Okay,
at
that's
it.
2
I've
XP
only
for you.
failed-
Let's say 3 for
only-
Roderick.
Let's see.
I did too as well, because I
Okay,
failed my
Ugu Senpai, I
crafting
think you
and
failed
one
3 times,
before.
right?
Here,
What?
I'm gonna count. I'm gonna count everyone's.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't think I've
Dungeon
failed.
Master, you failed. You failed a strength.
What?
No, I'm kidding. Let's see.
Failed is like the red ones, right?
It has to be a 6 or less.
Yeah,
Damn.
a 6 or less is a fail. And then we're not talking about damage, just the other rolls.
Okay, so I think I failed like
Shouldn't we
once.
do this at the end of the
Uh,
session?
Roderick,
That's
well,
fine.
you're supposed to mark him as soon as you do it. Roderick failed once on Dex. And then Alexander failed once on Charisma. That's it. No
Okay.
one else has failed that
Okay,
badly.
so it's 1 for me.
Okay then.
I failed the most.
So
no!
like, they dodge and I take the attack. I'm gonna look at like Alexander and say, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. Thank you for protecting me. But now, by the way, if I look around, do I see any sort of like flammable alcohol on the ground?
Well, yeah, it's a festival. There's everything here.
Good, because I'm gonna
Good
pick up a
words.
nice big bottle and chuck it at that thing's eye.
It's pretty high up in the air, so it's gonna be difficult. Are you sure?
I have a good arm,
Dude,
and I got, and
okay.
it's been opened up.
First of all, roll plus Dex to see if you can throw that far, and I mean roll plus Strength to see if you can throw that far, and then a roll plus Dex to see if you're precise enough to hit it.
Oh jeez.
Ow.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of a difficult thing. So 10, you've got the strength to do it. Let's see if you've got the precision to do it.
No.
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 Mark
I
it.
used. Wait a minute. I
Mark
used my
it.
one reroll.
What one reroll?
He's a human warrior, isn't he?
You have to
No,
be
I
a
don't,
human
no, never
warrior
mind.
to have that. You're
Yeah.
a bard.
Sorry, yeah, forgot that.
So you've
Yeah,
got
so
the
1
strength,
XP.
but you don't have the dex. You fail at dex, but basically the alcohol flings in the air. The monster's not sure what's going on because that thing's just missed him completely. But it got distracted. Nothing bad happens to you, but the monster seems distracted for a moment. It's open, and no wait. Since it's distracted and you've got a +1 from the defend, keep in mind that your next attack is gonna be a +2 if you strike him somehow.
Okay, I have another question. Can I actually reach him?
Well, it's pretty far. How do you want to reach him? He's in the air. He's flying.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Is there like a spear on the ground?
Yeah, sure. There's a lot of spears from the people that died.
I'm gonna throw a spear.
Okay, that's a strength and dex.
Are both of them at a +2?
Yes. Keep in mind this is difficult because it makes sense to use dex weapons in close combat. This thing is very far away right now. Like it's a good distance off.
Unless it's like 10 unless it's like more than 20 meters away, I think I could reach it with a knife.
Oh no, it's way more than that. Way more than that. It's at least 50-60 meters away, like a serious distance. Okay, you've got the strength. Let's see. Oh shit!
Hang on a
okay,
second.
I have the-
Where's all the flipping like bowmen?
They pretty much when the
They're
flying
regroup.
creatures came down, they continued fighting, and when the worm started rushing about, a lot of the buildings got destroyed, and a lot of the archers were running out of arrows and shit. So right now they've got nothing to support you with. Like I said, they're retreating to lick their wounds. They're pretty badly hurt right now. They're regrouping.
Fair enough.
It's pretty
So-
much you guys against that thing right now.
So like I kick.
Keep in
I
mind,
take this,
not only this area got attacked, the entire city got attacked. So the guards are everywhere. They're spread thin.
So I just take up the spear, aim for a second, breathe out. Hope this works, and throw and like chucks it. Like
Deal
throws it.
1d10. Six. Okay. So considering you rolled so well, you time your throw perfectly. The monster is just turning around, and your spear catches it right in what you think is its main eye, the big thing in the middle. When you strike it, you see the thing shatter like glass. The monster screams in agony, and its magic seems to have weakened. And from what you can tell, O'Sullivan, whatever magic it used to bombard you, that's not gonna happen again.
Why not? Oh.
As the creature's eye gets, eye or whatever it is gets smashed, it starts floating down. Like it's getting closer and closer to the ground, like it's levitating and it's about to fall.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look at Alexander. Will you back me up?
Yes,
Me?
of course.
And I'm gonna start running towards it.
Okay then,
Waiting for it
what
to
you
come
wanna do?
down.
When it's near enough to where I know I can make it if I jump at it, I'm gonna jump
Okay.
at it. So and then attack it. So do I need
Okay.
to do dex?
You no, just hack and slash.
Now the music stopped.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, what happened to the music? Do I get another +2 or is it just it's not
No, no,
distracted,
it's
it's
done.
just weakened?
You had your shot.
10. I hit it. I think.
Wait, was that the damage or the hit attempt?
That was the hit.
Hit is a fail.
A 10 is a fail.
6 is a fail. I see a 6. Oh wait, a 10. Never mind. Sorry.
That's
I
damage.
was-
Damage is for
That's
the
six
damage.
Okay,
damage.
throw your
Yeah,
damage.
that's great.
Do you wanna do extra damage?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a 1d10 plus a 1d6.
8 damage.
8 damage. As you hack into this thing, I assume you try to hack it and slash it in two, right? Sever it or
I'm just
make
trying to
it-
protect everybody, so I don't care how I'm killing it. I'm just trying to kill it.
As your sword digs into this thing, you feel like you've done some damage, but it bounces off. Like this thing is hard as fuck. Its scales are actually tougher than the big ass worm you fought earlier. And as soon as your weapon goes back, you see its wound close immediately. Those tentacle-like things, he starts using them as legs now, and it whips out at you with one of them, dealing
Wait, it
7
can do damage
damage.
on a 10?
he said he wants to do extra damage. That's why.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that thing hits you for 7 damage, but your armor negates. So
Okay, so
keep
4.
that in mind. So it's 4 damage, and it also knocks you back.
Can
I just see him get knocked back. He's like, oh dear.
Can I gore one of the tentacles?
Yes.
Since I'm not. Yes.
No, wait. You're a Nox. You can't gore it. You can ram it.
But I have horns.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
that
ram
was
it.
what you said.
Ram the
Like
tentacle. Let's do it.
Yeah.
That's not gonna end well, but okay.
Oh, never mind then. Don't ram it.
Aw, but I have O'Sullivan to back me up.
Okay, try whatever you wish.
Oh no.
Do you have any
Oh, no.
spells
Oh,
that you have not
no.
got?
Okay, so first of all, mark EXP. Second of all, when you get close to one of the tentacles just casually grab you by the horns, lift you in the air, and slam you back into the ground.
No! You hurt me!
O'Sullivan, while she's in the air, you can jump off her if you want. But that will be a defy danger using dexterity.
Yeah, and then I'll try to stab it in the eye.
Right now, you're in no position to do that. You can just try to defend yourself, depending on how things go. So if you want to defy danger, roll plus dexterity.
It's like poo.
You're not invisible, right?
No.
Okay. 4. So mark
Rolled to a
EXP.
4.
O'Sullivan, as you're trying to jump off, one of the other tentacles just casually swoops in and grabs you. And it starts squeezing the life out of you. You take
Spell
no damage.
defense. I dispel light.
Wait for it. Wait, I'm not done. So the tentacles like got a good grip on you, like you're not going fucking anywhere. And in the meantime, Ugu Senpai gets slammed into the ground. And she takes 7 damage.
Okay.
Keep in mind your armor's gonna negate it if you got some armor.
Oh hey, all 3 of his tentacles are busy right now.
Okay.
It's
okay.
got more
I
tentacles.
can't use spell defense because it's a cantrip. But telepathically, I say, Talia, you were woefully misinformed about this world. I hate you.
So Sullivan, as you're being captured by the tentacle, do you wanna try to do something? Or just surrender your will to the gods of hentai rape?
Stab the tentacle.
You can't, you're binded. You can try to use your strength to
swoop-
get out of there.
Can
I
bite
swoop
it?
in and throw a knife at the tentacle that's holding him.
Okay, dexterity. Nice, roll your damage.
Whoosh.
Oh shit, that's good. So as you slam your knife at the tentacle loosens up around O'Sullivan, but it doesn't let him go. If you struggle, O'Sullivan, you feel confident that you can burst out of there, but you're gonna have to be quick about it.
Struggle. Struggle.
Roll plus strength.
Struggle.
8. Okay, so thanks to Alexander's help, you actually managed to get free and you land without any problems. But as you can see, this beast is not dumb at all. Like one of the other tentacles reaches out, it pulls the knife out, and as soon as the knife is out, it starts healing immediately.
Damn it, wanna kill this thing. What? So what
You
eyes
see
does it
that
still
the
have?
smaller beasts that have mostly been killed off, like now that things have calmed down a little bit, they start to return, and they've actually started surrounding you. You've got nowhere to run. You're between this thing that's extremely pissed and the rest of the bugs that you haven't killed off earlier. You're kind of
Visibility.
surrounded. Do you still have invisibility?
I thought you forgot about it.
Nope.
Yeah, you forgot about
I
it.
have
Well,
not-
roll plus intelligence.
I have not forgotten invisibility. Now I have.
You forget invisibility, but that's not all. As you're trying to cast it, the reason it doesn't happen is because the beast in front of you has taken advantage of it. It basically sucks the magic you were trying to do out of you, and you see that it's repairing its eye. It's not
Nope.
healed, but it's starting to repair itself.
I'm gonna
Hey.
fucking try to shatter that thing again.
Not fair.
Can you aid me, Ash? Can you try to like smash
could.
it? Is that a thing you can do?
It's like I have not
I
forgotten
could try.
invisibility.
Hang on a minute. I can
I
try
have
giving you
forgotten
+1 forward on it
invisibility.
Yeah, can
if
you
you
do that?
wish.
And I'll try to smash the eye again.
Well,
Seven.
I've
On
forgotten
7
Right.
what
my
happens?
level 1
Your
spells.
skill, what is that skill? Just a sec.
Draw unwanted attention. Your magic reverberates to other targets. Even one of those.
Well, what do you want?
I think you're
No,
trying
it's
to
your
give me
choice.
a forward. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
Ash, what did you pick?
I said it's your choice.
Oh wait, it's my choice?
Mhm.
Okay,
Draw
so
unwanted attention or other
luckily
targets.
enough, it gets to other targets, and like I said, luckily enough, it's not the fucking enemy. Instead of aiding Roderick, you're actually aiding O'Sullivan.
I'm gonna try to smash the eye.
Like I said, the eye is not repaired. It's just kind of trying to repair itself.
It has.
No,
three
wait,
other
it says, wait, so no, Roderick, you're still affected because it says your magic reverberates to other targets affecting them as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, Roderick, you still got a +1 forward from me. My holy
Okay.
glow helps you.
And then I get nothing.
What looks like its torso? Is it like the thing under the eye?
Well, basically, it's a huge eye with tentacles spurting out everywhere.
Just
What
drive
about
the
the
sword
three
into
other
the
smaller
center.
orbs?
They seem like smaller eyes.
I'm gonna try to strike the smaller eyes.
Okay. So you want hack and slash plus strength, yeah. I'd say that's not
What's the
very
plus forward,
precise.
plus 1 forward do though?
Plus
Does
1.
he-
So your strength plus 1. Since you have 2 strength, so it's a 2d6 plus
Plus
3.
3.
Yeah. Mark the XP.
I
And as you
know.
try to strike it, the head carefully wiggles out of the way and you get slammed by one of the tentacles away. This time, rather than doing damage, it slams at your weapon hand and disarms you. The creature literally takes your weapon. And now one of the
Is it holding
tentacles
it?
is armed.
Ah,
Right.
that's it.
We're fucked. Unless they can complete the ritual, but I don't think they can. Yet.
And let's not forget that the other things, the smaller ones around you, have started to surround you.
I know. We
So
know
they're
we're
getting
fucked.
ready to pounce.
We understand
And
that.
just as the situation seems as dire as can be, there suddenly the field is rippled by loud noises of something flying through the air.
And something worse appears. Oh, goody.
It's this monster, and then even something bigger
Suddenly-
appears, and then again.
Suddenly, you hear the screams of the monsters around you as they get impaled to the ground by a hail of arrows. And you hear a loud noise from somewhere in the distance. It's actually one of the captains of the guards. It's Chris, who says, "Hey, sorry for the wait."
You took forever.
You took your bloody time.
Everything hurts.
Then clearly he asked, "Why are you glowing?"
As you look back to where the arrows came from, you see that the nearby buildings that are still standing are littered by soldiers holding bows. Christopher is standing on one of the rooftops as well, looking down at you with a smile. "Thanks for holding out. Now it's our turn." And he smiles with a smile that only Alexander understands. When he smiles like that, basically shit's about to go down hard. He lifts his sword in the air. The priestess has just finished her chanting, and you see the entire city lit up like a Christmas tree. And as the illumination returns to the city, all the bugs start to cower in fear. He lifts his sword up in the air and just tweaks it to the side so it illuminates some of the blue light off of it. And you see on further rooftops all over the city, blue lights from raised swords illuminate as well. As his sword is thrust down forward with a grin, you see a hail of arrows come running down again towards the streets everywhere around you. Everything that's around you immediately gets impaled by the hail of arrows, and the small creatures are instantly taken care of. Some screams continue left and right, but sooner or later they all just fall. So it's not long until the only creature left in town is the one in front of you, and you can read it in his eye. That thing's afraid. Rather than fight you, it even drops Roderick's sword and is starting to flee. It wants to get out of the city.
No, I want
No.
to bring it down. I'm gonna pick up my sword and go after it.
As you do
I
that,
tried to also join Roderick.
as you guys start pursuing the monster, Christopher just leaps off the second building in full plate and slams on the ground below without giving a fuck. And he screams to the top of his lungs, "Charge! Kill 'em all!" And whatever's left standing is cut down by the charging soldiers. You guys are left in pursuit of this creature that's trying to run away through the hole the worm came from. What do you do?
I'm gonna direct Roderick, and I'm gonna point to one of the tentacles next to him. It's like, pin it down! And I'm gonna try lifting my sword and pin one of its tentacles down. At the same time that hopefully Roderick does as well.
I'll try to pin it down. So hack and slash, I guess.
Yeah, both do hack and slash. Ash, you do it with dex because your weapon's precise.
Mm-hmm. Ah!
And you both fail. But since this creature is fleeing, it doesn't give a fuck. It just wants to get the fuck away. So mark your XP and nothing bad happens. But now you're a little ways off, like you've broken off from the chase a little bit and you need time to catch up. It's basically right now up to Sullivan and Taliwa to do something about this if they want.
What should we do, Sully?
I don't know.
Oh, right, you
Well-
can't use any of your spells.
Yeah. Oh god.
You
Can't
still
remember.
got prestidigitation, right? You can use that. There's a lot of debris from the battle before. Basically, do anything to hinder it, like throw obstacles on its path, like create holes so it has to go around them, stuff like that.
You
Keep
can
in
do it,
mind it's
Sully.
got tentacles, so even though they're very precise for moving over difficult terrain, if you
it
get them
won't actually
dirty,
do
he's
that.
gonna get slowed down.
It won't actually do that. It more like I just make cosmetic changes to things.
No, it's up to the GM's discretion to see what you can do.
No,
So tell me
like-
something that's realistic, and I'll let you do it if you want.
Try showering it with a hail of pebbles or something.
I mean, I can ram into it.
Keep in mind this thing is running in total terror, so it's pretty easy to
Actually,
scare off right now.
I'll just climb on top of Tally. It's like Tally ho!
Tali gets a +1 for being awesomely inspired right now.
Yeah! Charge!
What do you do?
Charge it!
You want to
Yeah.
slam it at the side or something to hold it? Like, he's
Yeah.
basically a guy from American football. He's trying to go for the goal line and you want to tackle him or something.
Yes.
Smack
Okay,
it.
go for it. Roll plus
Smack
strength.
Split the +1
7.
because you're just inspired for some reason.
Okay, so you ram
So
hard
8.
into it, and the creature stumbles and fumbles, but you didn't stop it. Though this chance allows Roderick and Alexander time to catch up, so they're back in the fray. This thing is getting close to the hole wall, so you better hurry.
I'm gonna sprint and I'm gonna try to hack one of its, or should I try to pin it again or hack at it? Huh.
Or cutting a limb off may help, but I'm gonna
gonna try
try
to cut a
pinning
limb.
it down again.
It's got a lot of
So I'm trying to
tentacles.
slow
Even
it.
if it loses a limb, it doesn't seem like it's gonna slow it down.
Alright, then I'll try to pin it. So I'll try
Okay,
to pin it.
hack and slash.
Ugh.
Oh shit!
Oh, more XP at least.
Yeah, Roderick on the other side was succeeded, and as soon as he pins one of the tentacles down, the creature like immediately drops down because it got held to an
trips.
immediate stop. It starts to wiggle around, and then you see that it's trying to like break its tentacle off so it can free itself, but it's failing because it doesn't have anything sharp on it, so it gives up and instead turns around and starts to desperately fight, flailing its tentacles everywhere. What do you do?
You said it's on the ground,
defend-
didn't you?
Yeah, it's on the ground.
I'm gonna.
If there's anybody
Well-
near, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
You
carry
go.
on. Yeah. What do you first?
I was just gonna say if there's anybody near me, I'm just gonna start defending them. So
So you've left it a sword in its tentacle, have you?
Yeah.
well,
Fortunately
I have my
enough,
shield still. So.
fortunately enough, the beast is too scared now to worry about pulling the weapon out, even though it's usually smart enough. Right now, it's terrified, so it's not thinking straight, and it doesn't realize that it can take the sword again. So
Yeah,
you got
so I'm just
lucky,
That
but you
means
better
that-
be careful next time.
Yeah. So he's defending. Do I still have my rapier? Oh, with
Yeah.
that roll, did I
Yeah,
actually
sure,
lose
you're
it?
fine. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
still have it?
No, you're
Cool.
fine.
I'm
Thanks to
literally gonna
Roderick,
try
you don't
running-
fail as badly.
I'm gonna try running through all the flaming tentacles because I'm gonna
Yeah, I'll
try
start defending
thrusting
them, though, if
my
he's trying to run
sword.
through.
If you wanna move from them, you're gonna have to defy danger, so plus dex.
Well, can I defend
defy
him?
danger?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Defy!
Defying danger. Ah! I
You
probably
you
get hit a
can
few
manage
times.
to make it. Okay, so here are your choices. You can either fail and take no damage, you can succeed but take damage, or you can succeed but your weapon's gonna be knocked off, so you're gonna get close to it without your weapon.
You know what? Actually, given that it absorbed magic before, I don't think I want to risk.
Right now,
Hitting
you
it with any
notice that
magic.
its eyes are not glowing at all.
Oh, and that's what happened before when Sullivan used magic, right?
No, that's what happened when I threw the spear in its big eye, and it's like, oh, my
Right
match
now, the
depleted.
entire
I mean,
city
when-
is lit up like a Christmas tree, and that's why this thing got scared. Right now it seems like
Oh,
you
it
can't
probably
cast
lost its
magic.
Our
And for
magic
stuff
is
like that,
canceling
you
its
should,
magic.
if you want extra commentary like the what I'm giving you right now, you should from time to time consider using discern realities and stuff like that, dude. Like spout lore and discern realities. This is moves you should be doing about creatures you don't understand
Do-
and want to learn more.
Do I have time to do that?
These are the
I
things
couldn't
that
do
are
that.
done
Time to
instantly.
pull out a
So
book.
Alright, so can I
I'll do
quickly
discern
do that then?
realities.
you want to discern realities right now? That's not gonna be very useful. Spout lore is gonna be more useful.
Oh, spout lore. Yeah, I'll do spout lore.
Spout
yeah.
lore is plus intelligence.
As I'm running past you, you start spouting the lore.
You still haven't
Spout
told
it,
me, well,
spout
what do you
it.
want the effect to be? You take the damage and just go with your weapon?
Or do you want to lose your weapon? Or do you not want to get past?
You know what? I'm gonna lose my weapon and I'm going to charge in there with my arcane art punch. I think that's boosted by 1d4.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So roll for the 1d4 first. Okay, you're charged as fuck. Now go hit that thing with a hack and slash.
So, but what happens if when I go for my sword, it gets knocked away, and I charge up my fist
Basically, you're
and go
holding
in.
it in your hand, but one of the tentacles manages to brush past your round, and it gets knocked out of your hand. And then what you do is you continue going forward, bow up your fist, and charge it up.
Ah!
So do you wanna punch it right in the fucking mouth? Or head or
Yes.
eye or whatever? Okay, roll your
I want
hack
to
and
punch it
slash.
straight into its eyeball.
I didn't know we could spout lore about it since we've never seen it before.
That's the thing. When you consult your accumulated knowledge about something, roll plus intelligence. On a 10 plus, the GM will tell you something interesting and useful about the subject relevant to your situation. On 7-9, the GM will only tell you something interesting. It's on you to make it useful. The GM might ask you, how do you know this? Tell them the truth now, and if you fail, you just don't know anything. By now you've studied
more
this
fail
creature,
and
you've
I'll
seen
never
how it acts, you know it's intelligent, you know that it heals, you know that it's got some type of magic and it also steals magic, so you could have tried to spout lore about it.
I'm sorry, you wouldn't let me read my book.
So unfortunately the eye protects itself with one of the tentacles. So your punch hits the tentacle and it shouldn't do much. Actually it shouldn't do fucking anything. But here's the thing. Because of all the illuminations, it seems it's fucking up with the creature. And that's why it's so fucking scared. When you hit the tentacle literally explodes into fucking guts and gooey shit.
Can I spout lore now?
Yeah, just a sec. And since you failed, one of the other tentacles flings at you and hits you, and it knocks you to the ground for 8 damage.
Everything hurts.
Okay, so you want to spout lore? Go for it, Lipso. Do your best. I mean, Sullivan. 5.
no.
You don't know shit.
Uh,
But mark XP.
Woohoo!
how
I
long-
failed so many times today.
How long would studied essence be, or can I even use that?
Definitely not in the middle of combat.
Damn, I wanted to be a giant worm.
No.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I know, right? Dang.
So yeah, since the creature has been flailing around, it's basically almost got itself free, even though the sword is still pinning it down. What are you guys gonna do? It's got
I
one
wanna
tentacle
ram
left.
it again.
What do you want me to do? I'm gonna
Maybe you
Attack
should
it, I
pull your
guess.
sword out and yeah.
pull my sword out and
I've
attack.
created
it.
a path. Do it now.
Are you sure you wanna remove the one thing that's holding it back?
Not really.
Ram it.
You can shield bash.
Yeah, I'll shield bash.
Why
it.
don't?
Or
Why,
you can
hang on.
throw
Why
it
don't
like
you do like
Captain
a
America.
combination thing? You could do a
Or
combination.
yeah,
thing
why
where
don't you try a
protect the
combination
bear.
attack?
What does that do?
Something.
I've never seen that before.
That's not an official
Like-
move. You just say you wanna do some kind of combined attack, and I'll tell you how it works.
I want to do a combined
for
attack.
instance-
How?
There's soldiers around me, right?
No, they're all on the rooftops
not here.
hailing
Oh.
carols.
Okay.
Actually, they've prepared another volley, and you see that they're ready to fire. But since you're too close to the creature, they're on hold, waiting to see what will
Alright.
happen before.
All right.
they fire.
I think I know what I want to do.
There's a giant ox.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
just
help-
go
I'll
in front
do
of
that.
the ox and block it.
Block the. What? Would you see?
Go in front of the
block
ox and
it?
use defend as you're running. So you defend him against
Yeah.
the tentacles as she hits it.
Now there's using your brain.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. that's
Yeah.
Okay, so roll plus Constitution. No wait, yeah, that's Constitution.
Mobile ram!
Okay, 8. So for 8, you get to pick just one. What do you wish to do? Redirect an attack from the thing you defend to yourself. Have the attack's damage. Open up the attacker to a +1 forward. Deal damage to the attacker. What do you want to do?
I'll take the damage. So I'll redirect its attack if it's gonna attack her.
Okay,
to me.
so you take the blunt of the creature's raging attacks, and it hits you for 9 damage. Keep in mind your armor affects it.
Yeah. So
So this gives someone who wants to take advantage an opening. Who wants to take the advantage?
like you see me get in front of it, in front of Talia, and then like I get hit, and I say just go.
I guess then
Yeah.
it's Talia.
Hey!
Talia, what you can do right now is you see the opening forming up. You can time your jumps perfectly to get on Roderick's shoulders and use him to leap off towards the creature.
I'm still on her back.
I can try, but just seeing the image of an ox jumping off a person's shoulder is really funny to me.
Dex +1 strength.
Okay.
Keep in mind he's a
fuck up.
very big guy in armor. He can take it.
Okay. Dex and strength?
No, just Dex +1.
Okay.
Don't fuck up.
7.
Don't
Fuck.
say
So
that.
you can make it, but here's the thing. If you make it, O'Sullivan's not gonna make it with you. Or
No.
you can fail, but no progress will be made. Or you can go in there, take the damage, and only O'Sullivan's gonna make it.
You make it.
Sullivan,
You make it. You can't do a magic missile.
do you
Oh,
mind if I
Sullivan
just
should
go?
protect you.
Just go. Attack it,
I-
Talia. This is your moment.
I
I'm
have
sorry,
back.
Sullivan.
As you make your ways through the tentacles, you see one brush right above your head, and suddenly you lost like 40 or 50 pounds. You feel lighter because O'Sullivan's gone. And he takes 7 damage.
You bitch!
Keep in mind, since Roderick's nearby, maybe he can catch him and negate some of the damage.
Yeah, I'll catch him. I'll try to catch him.
Oh.
Roll plus.
I'm still on the
what is it?
ground.
X.
All I see is
Con.
this flying ox above me.
What?
Roderick, roll plus 1.
Oh, con. Okay.
9.
You were woefully
Okay,
misinformed
so-
about the roll.
Here's what happens. Actually, 7 damage. Let's say, fuck it, it's 8 damage. So you both split the damage. Instead of Sullivan taking 8, he takes just 4, and Roderick takes the other 4 damage.
Well, that's silly. You just increased the damage, you jerk.
By 1 point, don't be such a baby about it. It's okay.
I am a baby.
So yeah, after that, Talia is left inside and near the monster. The tentacles are out of the way. She's got a clear head start. She's got a clear shot for the fucker. And since she leaped off of Roderick's shoulders, she can literally use that as a starting point and ram herself right into that thing if she wants.
Yeah!
Okay,
Ram it so hard.
so roll and add your strength and +2.
Ooh.
Keep in mind you're gonna be using your ramming attack, so after you use it, you're gonna turn back into your elven form.
That's fine.
Okay, so 10.
I can just imagine
Okay,
it ram into
now
it and then the thing split apart. It's awesome.
roll a 2d8 for damage. You hit it square in the eye and completely smash it open.
Yeah!
And as soon as that thing is smashed open, something that Ash tried and it would have been actually cooler. But this is cool too, don't worry about it. Anyway,
This
so
was
you
our
smash that
this
thing
was our
open.
Tenten Topper Gurren Lagann thing.
That thing smashes open and you see all the tentacles go limp. That thing entirely flops down, and as it does, the tentacles just turn to mush. Only the head is left, and all you see is the light fade inside it. That creature is dead. And apart from the thing that's lying down and staring upwards, all you see is the backside of an elven girl sticking out. And that creature is dead. And Tali is upside down and probably needs help getting out.
I think since I'm
I'll stumble
closest,
over.
given I was on the ground,
you got it.
I'll help
You
her
got it.
since I was there. I'm gonna put her out and go,
Thanks.
well done! I'm gonna put her on my shoulder so I can step
the
over all the
best!
dead tentacles.
Around.
By the way, I just
You're
want to
the
say
good.
how flipping anime that was of us. That was great teamwork. First I went in, destroyed a tentacle, Roderick defended another, and then Sullivan distracted one.
Hey. I took down the big worm. Remember
That was
that.
temp on top of kind of style shit that was.
Oh shit, I forgot to play something awesome. Just imagine this playing while Ugu Senpai was doing her finishing move.
No, it's too late.
Oh, you see Roderick defending the tentacles. Go, Tali! Kill
Is this
it!
from Dynasty Warriors?
No.
Mhm.
And she just
Sounds
leaps
like
in
it.
the air.
It
Bam!
probably
Right
could
into it.
be. You know, it probably could be from Dynasty Warriors.
They have some good music. I'm not gonna lie. But you're gonna see like when the fight's over, Roger's gonna like stumble up. Like I guess he's shaking a little bit from like he's hurt. He's really bad, but he's gonna start
Yeah.
stumbling away
Pretty
to
hurt too.
somewhere else. Cause like I don't bleed.
I'm gonna make
That's
sure
the
to
whole-
keep on carrying Tally towards the
Well,
guards.
I don't think, apart from a few glazing hits that people probably missed, you got smashed by tentacles a lot. So even if you are bleeding, it's probably gonna be internal, so it's not gonna be that strange.
Well, I'm still cut, and like there's cuts that aren't like bleeding.
You're
Yeah,
wearing
I
full
guess.
plate
But you're wearing
armor.
armor, so it's fine, dude. You don't have to be so worried about it.
Yeah.
You can't
It's
help my
fine.
paranoia. I've seen the lynch mobs.
So yeah, you see the guards are taking complete control of the city. The walls were almost smashed. You guys almost suffered a loss that was gonna be like, fuck me, we're dead now. But luckily the walls are still barely holding out and repairs are gonna start immediately. The ritual was completed and the priestess, though completely dead tired, is gonna live. Right now she's passed out and she's recovering.
Roger just crashes on the ground and sits against the wall.
I need to heal.
Alexander's still on a combat high.
Well, I'm pretty sure the guards are gonna help you out with healing and stuff like that, and basically a few days rest and you're gonna be just good as new, so it's fine about that. Don't worry about it.
Fucking did it though.
By the way, as Alexander's coming up to Chris, he's gonna let down Tally and he's gonna go, by the way, that did count as 2. Like he's counting the giant worm and the tentacle
look at him.
beast.
I'm gonna say that counts as 1, cause I basically killed that.
As you say that, Chris looks back to the field of dead monsters that have been cut down by the guards and by arrows, and like there's
Yeah,
hundreds
we
of
know
them
he
corpses, and
wins.
he's like, and he puts his hand on Alexander's shoulder and says immediately, "Good job, buddy."
Hell yeah! That trophy's gonna look good on my mantelpiece. On the
Thank you.
church's mantelpiece. Oh damn, the church!
Oh damn!
The people I care about. Oh no.
Where, is everybody okay? You know, once you evacuated?
He knows exactly what you mean. He just smiles. Don't worry about it. I made sure nobody gets hurt.
I need to find Mushy.
Good. Good.
Actually, as soon as you mention his name, you just say woof woof, and you see Mushi carrying one of the dead creatures in its mouth. It's maimed, like totally
Yay.
killed it.
Good job, Mushy.
He
Roger's-
he puts it in your lap and looks very very content with himself. Like, haha, I'm awesome.
Yes.
Alexander's
That's
gonna make a
enough.
passing mark. I wonder how these things taste.
Roger's-
Christopher
sorry.
says, I think some of the first hunters that ever got out there tried a few of those, and he just shakes his head. Don't do it.
I
Don't
was so
do it.
hoping.
But hey, He looks towards the bigger worm. The big worm. Maybe that.
You're carving it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at actually Chris. I don't think I know in character that she's gonna be okay. I'm like, the priestess. Will she live?
He says, don't worry, we've got our best man taking care of her. From what it seems, it wasn't a fatal wound because someone was quick on their feet and managed to take the situation under control. And he looks towards Sullivan and smiles. And he just bows his head lightly. Thank you.
That being said,
There's short joke.
I wanna talk to you about that. Like he's like motioning like, yeah, keep this hush hush a second, sort of deal.
What's up?
Well, it's just about this whole thing. If somebody could make a shot from that distance, they couldn't have killed her in one hit.
Christopher just says, dude, look at where we are. And he points towards all the destruction. There's probably a lot of wounded people. Right now we're still in the middle of a fucking mess. Maybe we should discuss this in a few days when things calm down. Don't worry, I've already made arrangements and people have started the investigation. In fact, I remember that you used to be a hunter. If you want, maybe you can help us out with the investigation.
Yeah, sure.
Right now, let's get you people patched up, and I'm sure you all could use a hearty meal and a drink. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Roderick's
Neat.
already starting to slink off. I wasn't paying attention.
You okay there, big guy? I thought you were done for when that worm swallowed you whole.
I saved him.
And I'm just gonna give you a nod, Sullivan, and say thank you quietly, and I'm still gonna start walking away, like checking my wounds.
And
I'll be
as he
fine.
walks- as he
Chris
walks
just motions to a few of the medics to go take a look at Roderick, and they don't take no for an answer.
No, no, you don't. Listen, don't look at my cold skin. No. Get away from me.
No!
Poor Roderick, he's getting bullied by two lovely Onesans. Alexander, don't you want to say something about that?
He's not being bullied. That isn't bullying. He's just getting treated, and he's being a moody little bitch. I don't know.
No,
Alexander.
I'm more thought like you'd like, hey, I want that treatment too, and I'm like, you're not hurt, you seem fine to me. I'll treat you if you want.
That's right. It's like, so, any medics for me?
Yeah, sure. Hold still. He takes out a piece of bandage and starts poking you. Where are you hurt anyway?
Not
Why is
you.
he poking him with a bandage?
No, he's poking him with his
Is
finger.
this working?
He rolled a 1, I'm sorry.
It's like not. It's like
Never.
not you. Where's for the sisterhood and all the nurses?
They're all pretty busy. Don't worry, I'll take good care of you. We're friends after all.
No, I refuse your help.
Don't worry,
gonna-
it won't hurt much. I took
gonna-
like a 3-hour course about this. Don't worry, I'm pretty
my
confident in my skills.
Now you're definitely not touching me.
I'm gonna tug on Chris's like pant leg since I'm short. I'm like, I
Wait.
need some help
Did
too.
someone actually help you out of that thing's mouth? I wasn't kidding when I said you're stuck upside down.
Yeah, I
No,
said
yeah,
I
that's,
picked.
Ash-
Yeah.
I
Drag
picked
him
her
out.
out and put her on my shoulder, and I said I put her down when I went
Oh,
over
okay.
to talk to Chris.
Okay, so
Oh,
what do you
Now
want to do?
hit me.
I need help too. I'm
Don't worry
hurt.
about it, sweetie. There you go. He gives you some sweets.
That doesn't help.
He said, I'm just kidding, and he starts patching you up.
Thanks.
Telepathically, I
Alexander
go,
gives
"He's
him a
making
glare
fun of
again.
us." Telepathically, I go, "He's
Don't look at
making
me like
fun of
that. You said you don't want any help. I'm helping her instead. There you go.
Yeah.
Are
No,
you
I'm just
jealous?
making
Just
sure
tell
you
me
keep
it's
your hands where
telepathy.
I can see them.
What's
I
the
have no-
telepathy?
I have no idea when that's supposed to end.
Whenever you want it to end.
So basically, never.
Pretty much.
All Sullivan hears is, Oni-chan's hands are touching me. Oh my god.
No.
What?
No. Your mind out of the gutter.
No, it's staying there.
It takes root in the gutter.
You simply visited Vegeta. I was born to it, molded by it.
So you're slightly curved.
uh,
Alright, I guess I get patched up and I'm just like, enough! Alright!
by the way, I was serious about going and get a trophy from that tentacle thing.
Yeah, sure. You can do that.
I'm gonna remove a part of its mask. It's like,
Actually, as you are removing and looking for a trophy, you find something strange inside.
huh?
It's a small purple shard, and it's beaming off magical energy. Even you who have like latent and burned out talent can sense it. That thing is very fucking powerful, even though it's a small shard.
I look around for a moment and reach in and basically stuff it into my pocket.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do with the corpse?
Other than basically check it out, can I try discerning realities? Like, have I ever seen one of these while I was out in the field? Or did anyone mention?
Well, do you know what the questions for discern reality is? The things you can ask me with that are what happened here recently. You know that. What is about to happen? You can pretty much guess. What should I be on the lookout for? Well, everything's fine now. What here is useful or valuable to me? You already took it. Who's really in control here? The one that's got the thing? What here is not what it appears to be? I don't know.
Giant worms?
So I can't know about what it is. That's a
That's
shame.
probably
Well,
me.
that's
I'm
more
probably
spout
all I
lore
appear to
if
be.
you know something about these type of magical beasts.
Already failed mine.
Take some of its meat.
I don't want to attempt to
Keep
eat
in
it.
mind, like I said, Sullivan was already smart enough. He went to a fucking library, and there's a lot of knowledge there. They maybe know something about this stuff.
I open my book.
Okay,
Mhm.
what is the book about? What kind of book is it?
It's about
Monsters.
that space.
Keep in mind, these creatures are coming from a different world, so I'm not sure your books from this world are gonna be very useful. Just saying.
Alright, what if it is a book from a different world?
Well, no, your books are only from the surface. I'm sorry.
It's about monsters.
Okay, but monsters from this world, not from other worlds.
Okay, I get it. Still. I don't know it's from a different world. Damn!
Well, it doesn't seem like it's from this world, does it?
I don't know, could be.
Could be.
Okay.
I've only been underground for a few months. Damn.
Okay.
That's a shame, but yeah, I basically take a trophy, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna remind me.
Yeah. Keep in mind that shard looks very powerful, so it's not something you should keep casually. Like you'd probably be interested about something like that.
Of course.
Just saying.
I've got to find out what it is later. But for
Mhm.
now, I need to go and find a nurse.
Okay. Unfortunately, only male nurses are left.
Are any of them cute?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get a cute one. Yeah, halfway's fine.
As long as
Okay.
you look effeminate.
What do I learn about in my book?
Well, what kind of knowledge are you looking for among the beasts?
Rare and dangerous monsters. There.
Well, anything a bit more specific?
I did go specific.
Maybe something with a giant eye? Find monsters under that category? There can't be many with one big giant eye. Tentacles?
Worm monsters.
Worm monsters, well, there are different types of rock-like worms beasts on the surface and stuff recorded, but there's nothing like the stuff you saw like underground recorded in the books.
Anyway, what's everyone doing? Roderick's been molested, I'm getting treated. Tally's getting treated by Chris.
Mm-hmm.
You guys wanna call it a day? I've said you've
I
had
wanna go-
quite a lot of excitement.
I want to go to the big worm and see if I can get some teeth.
Okay, you can do that easily.
I kind of crushed its jaw.
Yeah, but it still got
Uh,
some teeth lying around. Plus,
Okay,
they
so,
were pretty big, so.
No, that's what I was saying. I
Roderick,
crushed
you
its
could have
jaw,
made a
so-
How
shield.
much? How much does one tooth weigh?
I'd say one tooth is about 3 or 4 weight.
Yeah, given their size, you should have made a shield out of it, Roderick.
Of a tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He said that your sword couldn't pierce through it, so it's clearly tough.
That's
Yeah, your
true.
sword cannot fucking damage that shit.
Can I actually make a shield out of this tooth?
if you find a craftsman and you can pay him.
Holy shit! Yeah,
Alex
I'll take
waving his hands. Ah!
it. I can't.
Are you a
pay
blacksmith?
Remember, I worked with a blacksmith. I got
Oh yeah,
blacksmithing
you're an
talent.
apprentice
Phew.
blacksmith.
I'm also a grand engineer, so you know.
Well, that's not really in your field of expertise, but
I mean, yeah, I'll take 1 or 2 teeth, one for a backup if he fucks up.
Thanks.
What? I'm just being realistic here.
Shit.
so yeah, what about you, Sullivan? You wanna take some?
Hold on, I need to learn. There's something in this PDF about encumbrance.
You don't have to worry about that. You can basically make a small ghost that can carry some shit for you, and plus you can also
Oh
ask
yeah,
Roderick to carry some for you.
unseen servant.
Yeah. Plus you can also ask Roderick for some help. You don't have to worry about it.
Do I need the roll?
For casting the thingy, yeah. 10. So you cast that thing. It has
forget it.
a load of 3, I think, so it can carry one of the teeth.
I forget it.
No, you don't have to forget it.
You're lucky that there's probably only guards around right now.
Yeah, you should be like right now everybody's still in a fucking mess like with what's going on, so no one's paying attention, but you should be more careful about casting magic. Right now you're getting lucky, let's say that.
So lucky.
No,
Actually-
just, it's like here, carry this. Okay. Then I take one for myself,
Okay.
so I have 2.
Okay.
So yeah, Roderick actually takes his helmet off in front of you guys. Yay. Yay.
Woohoo.
He's just too tired,
Okay,
honestly.
By the way, Roderick, you smell foul. You should take a shower.
Probably.
It's not every day you come out
Okay,
of a giant
I
worm's
go to the
ass.
library.
I mean, mouth.
I didn't come out of its ass.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you rolled too bad, I was gonna have him shit you out.
Okay, I go to the library
Alone?
with my unseen servant.
So you're leaving the party behind, okay?
What are they gonna do?
You guys wanna go to the library with him or do something else? What's up?
I kind of wanted to go look around that that tower that guy was on.
He was
Oh,
on
yeah.
a
Investigation's
rooftop.
underway.
Or
Yeah,
what
he
the
was on the
rooftop,
rooftop.
whatever.
Like you see that some of the soldiers, even though like most guards are busy like taking care of the aftermath, some are already working on an investigation to find out what the fuck happened and who the fuck did that and stuff like that.
So the ritual was completed, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here right now. That being said, the 3 things that I want to do is A, just check on the priestess quickly, just to make completely sure she's fine, because he's worried.
Oh,
Go
yeah, I
arrow
should
in the
probably do that
chest.
too.
And you're already next to a roof. But yeah, I'm only kidding. You can be there. I'm just being a dickhead. Right. Yeah, he wants to check on the priestess quickly, then go and find his, like, basically second family from the church. Make
Mhm.
sure the sister and kids are alright. And then he's gonna help out the rest of the day where he can.
Okay then.
Just start setting things up.
O'Sullivan wants to go to the church. Roderick is more curious about the guy that made the shot that seems to be fucking impossible. And what about Tali?
I'm gonna like fall over and sleep. I'm done with this shit. I'm
Don't
still
you
a
at least
child.
wanna get home?
I guess.
Chris could take her.
I mean, I don't like them. I tolerate them.
Yeah, you say that
Thanks.
because you're a tsundere, but you're actually helping around the place.
I only helped her out at the garden because it's nature, and I'm a druid. I need to be by
So yeah,
nature.
as you're moping around being a tsundere, one of the mates actually finds you. There you are, we were looking for you, Tali. And she hugs you. I'm so glad you're fine. She pets you. Come on, let's go home.
Shut up!
She gives you a piece of candy. Shh, it's okay now. Don't worry about
What
it.
is everyone? Give me candy!
Does she think that?
What was that
Yes.
roll for?
Because your candy is everything.
What?
What was that roll for?
What roll?
You're
The
seven.
7 intelligence.
That was
Casting
from the
unseen-
books, remember?
What?
That was
I
on his
thought
book.
I thought I have to cast. I thought I have to roll for casting
Oh
spells.
yeah, Unseen Servant. Sorry. Yeah, there's Unseen Servant.
Oh yeah, that's Unseen Servant. Yeah, it's fine. Oh wait, I thought you rolled more for the Unseen Servant. Never mind.
told
So
you,
yeah, you
I
forget the
casted
spell.
it.
You forget the spell. Haha.
Well, I know 3 spells. That's it. I forget everything else.
Yeah, you're pretty dumb, man. You forget your spells all the time. Wow, wizards are
Every
amazing.
combat, I was able to cast invisibility 3 times without forgetting it.
That was nice.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Okay, so yeah, I go to the library.
Okay. Oddly enough, you see that nothing has changed despite all the horror, terror, the freakiness, and the earthquakes. Everything's like nothing happened, and the guy's still like there, like smoking his
By the
leaf
way,
pipe, and is like,
how are
"What's up?"
people reacting to the tooth that is just floating behind me?
Let's say everybody's too fucking panicked and terrified, and they just flying tooth, I'm going crazy.
Yes,
Ah,
yes. Do I get experience?
calm down. We'll talk about
Cause
it
fear
later.
and terror with your spells.
We'll talk about it later. Don't worry about it. For now, you're at the library. What's up?
I want to read some books. Here's a
Okay. What are you gonna pay me?
This tooth.
He looks at the tooth. He runs his hand over it. Oh, deal. He snaps his finger and the tooth disappears.
Hey, teach me that.
No. He laughs evilly. I
You can't do it right. It's.
changed my mind. No deal. But I'll keep the tooth.
Oh.
Are you guys just having an evil off?
So yeah, what kind of books are you looking for?
Books on monsters from not this world.
Okay. You find plenty of books. Like there's literally hundreds of books about it.
Okay. Anything about laser shooting space worms?
3 books.
Which one has the most interesting cover?
Do you wanna go for it?
Which one has the most interesting cover?
There's 3 books.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How many books do I get to read for that tooth?
You can. He says if you want, you can read all 3 of them. I don't mind.
Yes, I'll read all 3 of them.
Okay then. Keep in mind these are special types of books. First of all, they're locked with magic. So you can only unlock them and read them if he says you can. Second of all, once you open and start reading them, you read them instantly. Like all the book's knowledge goes into your head.
Yay!
The thing is though, only the stuff that matter to you and are currently very important to you stay in your head. All the other knowledge disappears. As in,
Hey!
it filters out the spam and the junk that you don't need.
The
What are you
spam.
talking about? Could be
The book
very.
has a spam filter.
Yeah! Books could be very interesting. It's not the newspaper!
Well, if you want, you can read it slowly, but he says you can't take the books out, you have to read them here.
I don't want to take the books out. I want to know all the stuff in these books so I
Okay,
can
then,
spout
take your time
knowledge later.
Okay,
I can
take your time.
spout lore later.
Okay, take your time then.
So
No
you
problem.
can camp out in the library.
Keep in mind he's given you permission to read these 3 books, so you can come and read them anytime you want, but no other books.
Okay.
Oh, so it's not like you already have like you can only read this now, but you're basically buying the privilege to permanently read the book, like have access
Yes,
to it.
exactly.
That's
Oh,
interesting.
That's
so
why he
if
said,
I came
if you
in,
want my
if
knowledge-
I came in with the actual worm, I go like, I want to read all your books.
No. Basically, the way the library works is he's giving you a piece of his accumulated knowledge, and knowledge is power. So if you want his knowledge, you have to share your knowledge and add to his, or you have to give him some kind of price that he would accept.
A worm tooth.
In this case, you gave him one of the teeth for the privilege of reading those 3 books whenever you want to visit.
Yay.
That's how the library works. So yeah, if you want to learn something that you cannot through normal means, it's gonna cost you in the library.
Mhm.
Okay, so Alexander, what were you gonna do?
Yeah, as I said, I just want to check up on the priestess quickly.
She's gonna be fine.
Good.
Dead.
Now I want to go and see where my second family is and how they're
They're fine
doing.
too. When they see you, they immediately start hugging you and laughing. And fuck it, the nun. The nun. The nun Lily actually like hugs you closer and says, "You shouldn't do dangerous stuff like that. I saw you fighting. Like, don't make me worry." And she kisses you
Oh,
on the forehead
oh,
and ruffles up your
I'm
head.
there. I was just following Alexander because I was gonna ask him if we can go to the thing after he checks up.
Oh, they greet you
Same.
warmly as well. This is a friend of yours. Thank you for
Yay.
helping us. And
Yeah.
she also tries to pat you on the head and give you a hug, but you're in armor and all, so
Spiky.
she refrains.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, here's my friend. He's a fellow hero. He taps his hand on Roderick's armored chest and makes a ding.
Yes, if you call being a hero. This is actually the most he's talking forever. So he's like, yeah, if you call being a hero being swallowed by a giant monster, but
You
yes.
survived.
That.
That's a very heroic thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're
not
still
dying is
gooey.
very heroic.
When he says you're still gooey, he shakes his hand off of some goo that because he touched your chest.
By the way, since it was never dispelled, you're still glowing like a radioactive human.
No, I'm
No,
looking
it's like when I
heroic.
got-
He's
oh,
enjoying it.
Probably.
Yeah, no. When you say still alive, I say still alive. Sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Alive.
Let's say
Still
that.
alive. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, it's like you can't tell under my helmet, but I'm swaying my eyes from side to side. Shifty. But yeah, after he makes sure they're alright, he stays around for a bit, but then he finally asks Roderick, by the way, did you need something? Normally you just go away.
Wow. Arno, brutally honest. I like that.
It's true.
You're glowing.
Still go.
By the way-
Then it start. I can imagine it turns just suddenly off. It's like, oh.
By the way, since we're wrapping up, I just wanna point out that we went on without any breaks. How come you guys didn't want any breaks?
What do you mean?
I'm starving.
We were having fun.
Yeah.
I guess. Anyway, so yeah, we're wrapping up, so hold on just a little bit longer, okay? Please? Yes?
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, what's the first thing you guys were gonna do?
Yeah, I'm asking Roderick why. Like, what did you need?
Stop
Liam?
staring at me.
He was crinkling a can.
Me.
Roderick is clearly silent. But yeah, other
Did
than
he
asking
drop out
him,
of the call or something?
no, he's still here. I don't know what happened.
Maybe his internet died or something. Anyway, I guess
Oh, I'm
that's
still
it.
here. Yeah, no,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
there you
muted
go.
my mic for a minute. Yeah, so I say I was worried about the priestess, but if you wish me to leave, I can go to the rooftop where the archer was sighted. And he's about to he just steps to leave.
He goes, oh, I checked up on the priestess. She's gonna be fine. Tired though. Of course,
Very
after all
well.
that happened.
And he just leaves to go to the investigation area.
And we hear Alexander go, yeah, it seems about right.
When you go there, you see that there's already a few guards there. They're scratching their heads. They've completed their investigation. Luckily, Chris has already told you about, has told them about you, Alex. So he just assumes Roderick's here with you. He says, "Don't waste your time."
I went myself. I thought he was still with his sister.
Alex, didn't you go with him?
I'd probably
Nice.
go with him since after I visited, not my sister, a sister, as in church sister.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
So
I
after
go,
you go to the
I go with
scene where
him.
the shooter was showing off, basically, the guys say, "Alex, thanks for coming, but it's a waste of time. Don't waste your fucking time here. There's no way this is possible. We've measured the distance. It's like 1.5, 2 kilometers. There's no way. Even without any wind, a normal longbow's effective range is about 300 meters. This is absolutely impossible."
I'm actually gonna sit down in the middle of the roof and start meditating. See if I can pick up some with my senses. Fuck these guys. They might miss something.
There's nothing to pick up, nothing out of the ordinary.
Damn it.
But yeah,
fine.
Alex looks unsure that it's impossible. After all, he's seen some shit. He just goes, yeah, that may be true, but we'll discuss this at a later time. Just carry on the
Yeah, sure, if
investigation
you
for
want.
now. For
They
now,
leave. Take your time. There's really nothing here to go on, so they say
hmm,
like do whatever you want.
that being said, can I use discern realities here?
Yeah, sure.
Hmm, that's intelligence, isn't it?
That's wisdom.
Oh wow, I really suck at that.
Do it anyway.
Oh no, apparently I'm great at
Nice.
it.
Okay, so you get to ask me 3 questions.
And so did he.
You know the questions, right?
Yeah, basically what happened here, what is gonna happen. Hmm. The first question is what happened here? Like, is there any scuff marks? Is there any things on the roof?
You managed to find some faint traces, obviously from the perp. He went up to the edge where you saw him standing. From there, you see that he just stood there. Like, if he was taking a precise, if he was trying to aim an arrow precisely and make a strike, he would have made some kind of, taken a stance or something. This guy didn't take any stance. It seems like he just stood there and watched, and that's it.
Hmm.
Or maybe
That's
he's using a
strange.
stance that doesn't have to take any special preparations, but that would take an expert to see. From what you see from a normal person's point of view, you'd say that he was just standing there. He didn't take a shot.
I see, I see.
What else do you wish to ask?
Okay, I
Where
got
are the
another.
questions in the game?
Hang on,
Just a sec, I'm just gonna post them for you guys.
Hmm.
There you go, those are the questions you can ask me.
What should I be on the lookout for?
There doesn't seem to be any immediate danger or anything of value here. There's nothing.
I see.
There's nothing related to your current situation, I mean, like
Can I ask
what
more
you're
Okay.
trying.
questions after him?
Okay, I got. Yeah, cool. There's one more.
Just one person for. If one person succeeds perfectly, no other people can do that because it would get too broken.
Right. The other questions
Fine.
don't make sense, but what is here sorry, what here is not what it appears to be? That's the last question.
Transformers.
Um, let me think about it for a sec. Unfortunately, that question cannot help you in any way. Everything's normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. I'm sorry.
Hmm. So they were right. There's nothing here.
Yeah, from what you can tell, the guy that stood here didn't take any shot. But then again, maybe you are wrong. You're not sure because you're not an expert when it comes to long bows. And honestly, even if you're not an expert, you know that this kind of shot without magic is impossible. And honestly, if it was magic, it wouldn't have worked because they had a magic seal around the stage, so it wouldn't have worked anyway. Basically, the shot seems impossible.
But
Something
maybe
still
magic?
bothers him though, and it bothers me as well. But again, that's for when they talk to Chris again.
Okay then. So with this coming to pass, I'd say the day slowly comes to an end as the city recovers from its terrible ordeal,
Hmm.
and the repercussions of it will be felt for the weeks to come. But for now, let's start our end of session.